The waiting continues. Tonight we have an update to a story that the 12 News I-Team has been following for months. In February of 2022, a Phoenix police officer was shot multiple times in the line of duty trying to save a baby. She never thought that she would find herself where she is today, battling the city for disability benefits. The I-Team's Bianca Bono has an update on her case.
Guys, it's been made clear after getting shot in the arm, hip, and foot, Trisha Eskridge can never work as a police officer again. But a doctor ruled she could work in the sedentary capacity. In that opinion is the difference between her getting half or close to all of her salary.
We'll be hearing requests for Trisha Eskridge.
Phoenix's police pension board discussing retired Phoenix police officer Trisha Eskridge again.
Come with me.
It's been close to 2 years since she was shot repeatedly in an ambush attack, saving a baby from the front doorstep of a Phoenix home. Her injuries sustained after serving our country in the military, then Phoenix police for 22 years, and they prevented her from working again.
Ms. Eskridge's injuries do prevent her from performing the essential functions of a lot of positions, not just as a police officer.
The single mother's financial future has been in limbo ever since, as her attorney argues before the board.
She's unable to engage in any job functions that require significant physical exertion. She's also prevented from doing a lot of clerical work. The gunshot injuries to her elbow, for example, render her unable to rotate her arm, so she can't type.
She applied for a catastrophic disability retirement in February of this year, the maximum disability benefit the city offers, which would have paid out 90% of her salary. But in August, the board denied her claim, instead approving an accidental disability, meaning she'll get 50%.
I don't know where they came up with that term. Here's a woman who was shot 3 times. It wasn't accidental. Her life has been altered.
The decision has been criticized by some in the law enforcement community, including Randy Sutton, a retired Las Vegas police lieutenant and founder of the Wounded Blue.
Those who get severely injured in the line of duty often fall through the cracks.
It's also caught the attention of Arizona State Senator John Kavanaugh, also a retired police officer.
We have to clearly communicate to police officers that if they are killed or seriously injured in the line of duty, that they'll be taken care of.
As Eskridge's case shed light on a bigger concern, she and her attorney appealed the pension board's decision, and on Tuesday, her rehearing was set.
The board has never defined gainful employment.
And gainful employment is what determines if an officer gets accidental or catastrophic disability. In Eskridge's case, the independent doctor concluded she could never work as a police officer again, but said she could engage in some form of gainful employment in the civilian sector, most likely in the sedentary capacity. Eskridge's attorney argues Phoenix needs a definition for what gainful really means, like other cities have.
There are several cases out of Alabama, for example, which essentially requires that it be a comparable position to, in this case, a police officer position.
The board ultimately voting to hold a work session next month to discuss that term, and in the meantime, send Eskridge to another doctor for a new independent medical exam.
I got the baby. I got the baby.
The injured officer's battle for benefits continues. In Phoenix, Bianca Bono, 12 News.